What's up, guys? Today I'm going to go over the different modes of building websites in Divi. Not how to build a website in Divi, but the different modes. You've got the classic Divi builder, you've got the visual Divi builder, and then you've got the different modes within the Divi builder. Within different modes within the Divi builder that you can switch through from the blocks version to the desktop version and throughout the different mobile versions. And I'm starting to pick up and really starting to like the visual builder. I get it. For like 5 years I've been using the classic block builder, the original, and I got so used to that. I like the blocks. I like to move them where I want them, and boom. But then I started to realize that you can't put your little rollovers. You used to have to do that the old-fashioned way. Now we can build those in the visual builder, and then the visual builder has the block builder in it. I'm game. I'm in. I love it. I mean, I've been in. Clearly, my name is Divi Dojo. So here at the Dojo, we're adapting the visual builder, where I was just figuring, hey, you know what? I recommend starting with the Divi builder if you just got it. But for us old schoolers, I mean, considering 5 years ago as an old schooler for a Divi user, yeah, it's time to move on to the visual builder and use the blocks builder in the visual builder, and boom. It's picking up. It's picking up. I'm starting to really like the visual builder of Divi, where I've always been using the classic editor with the original block Divi builder, and it's starting to grow on me. I'm starting to really like the visual builder and the block visual builder combined with the visual builder, if you want to call it that. And then switching from the desktop to the tablet to the mobile, love it, love it. So I'm gonna flip back and forth to the screen. I'm gonna show you some of the differences that I've noticed that the original editor can still do, and it seems like also that the engine that's running it is a lot simpler. Obviously, it's your processor helping the engine, whatever. I don't know how all that works. I just build websites, but it seems to move a lot faster in the classic Divi editor to me. I could be wrong, but when I use just the classic one, everything moves really fast, really quick, but you don't get the options of hover modes, and that's a big miss. I mean, obviously that's why you want to shift on over. Forget the classic editor. You want to shift on over to the you want to shift on over to the new visual Divi builder experience. And I'm starting to really agree. At first I was putting it off. Now I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. And the visual builder blows me away. Like with the things you could do with that, and I'm starting to get faster because I'm starting to learn it. It was more like a learning thing, you know. For me, I've been using the classic old school editor all this time, and I've been putting it off because like I pull up the visual edit builder and nothing's there yet except these little circles. I'm like, what the heck are those circles? I'm used to seeing these blocks I can move around. I can see the layout in the blocks. But then there's the blocks in the Divi builder and the visual builder. I think they did that for people like me. And thank you for that. And I'm using that now. From now on, I might just discontinue my own website's classic editor, and I'm all blocks now. Yeah, I might do that. So I'm gonna flip over to the screen and show you the differences I've found. If you're new to Divi, just go straight into the visual builder, and I think you probably will. You probably won't even. You don't need to drop in the classic WordPress editor. You start use the old school original Divi builder. That's only for my clients, or for those people like me that started websites using the classic builder. And anybody in the future, go straight with the visual builder. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be real good. And if you get a client that only has the classic builder on it, you can flip that to them, but warn your client before you flip it. Let them know what you're doing, because it's a shock when you first see it. But man, once you know it, you can fly. And the hover effects and stuff, the things you used to have to do before to get the hover effects, now with just the little toggles, and literally released today, I saw Nick talking about the new features that the hover effects spread beyond every module. Woo. Yeah, I'm liking that. Thank you. All right, so here we are with the classic Divi builder, and you know what? This is my homepage. Welcome to my homepage. This is the layout of my homepage in the classic Divi builder. This is how I built it originally way back when, back in 2017, way back when in the Divi world. But you know, I started this page not 2017, it was like 2013 when I originally got the Divi, I believe. When I originally got that Divi and started building this site. Some of the pieces haven't changed a bit. Some of them have completely changed. And I don't know if I'm using it anymore. I mean, look at this layout, the blocks. I love the blocks. I love the ability to just drop them in. I know what's going on. But hey, let's click on build on the front end and let me show you the difference. We got a little bit of load time. There we go. Hello, there's my husky. Not my husky, but I used to have a husky, but this guy, no. But I love huskies. Yeah. So anyhow, here we are on the Visual Builder, and man, I'm a fan. This is my hidden box, but it's showing. But I've got some CSS here. That's this white box, but you can see all these little blue, green, those colors stayed the same. So that makes it easy. Thank you again. That makes it easy. The easier transition. We kept everything. The section's blue. The row is green. And then your column builder and your modules are gray still. That's huge, huge. Love that. And then down here in the little, I didn't know what that purple circle was. It intimidated me. I didn't know what that was, but then over here to the left, if you follow my mouse, I got my blocks right here. Boom. That's brilliant. Now, one thing I noticed, and I used to do this where I would rapidly create the whole site just in pages and label them really quick, and sometimes I would forget to label one of them and it leaves a -338 whatever page number or page ID, and I couldn't figure out how to find it when I'm in the Visual Builder, so I'd have to close out of it and go back to the classic editor and fix it. So comment below if you know somewhere in the Visual Builder, not retitling the page, I know where to find that, but to change the actual link of the page. That was one minor thing, because it's usually only when I'm creating pages. Now I know the little sign pops up in the middle, and you know what? That's one of the things you're always learning. You're always updating yourself, and you're gonna find if you're new to Divi, if you're new to website building. I've been through this so many times. I've been through it with different page builders of the past. The front page was one of them. Way back when. Then when Flash came out, that was a whole nother one. And then there was other different types of builders that came out, besides just finally getting used to using different HTML editors. And man, when WordPress and Elegant Themes and Divi came out, that's where I was sold. That's why I dove full bore into Divi. And so here we are. Now I'm using the Visual Builder, and I see it. And I hope you do too. If you ever have any questions, comment below. I'll answer them. I get the message. So I'm gonna go back to the desktop view. This is awesome. But yeah. So here we are in the Visual Builder, and literally what you see is what you get. I mean, it is spot on. And I'm getting used to it. You can right click. Now I can add some rollovers that I didn't have before. The rollovers and everything. Let's check out one of the new rollovers. Let's go into my logo. The logo doesn't have a roll. Oh, I haven't updated. All right, maybe I should go back and update. But anyway, so let's go back over to the classic editor. I've showed you. I got one issue with the Visual Builder, and that's the ability to change the link name. If I want to change the link name, where do I go? I got down here, I got question mark, I got the search, I've got let's pop up the window here. I can save the JSON. I've got here, what's this clock guy? Oh, the history, editing history. You can toggle that on and off, by the way. I've come across some projects, I'm like, just go back a few versions. Oh, I turned off the history. if you want to turn the history off, if you want to save some processor elements, the file use can bog things down. If you don't want to bog things down, you can turn that off. Then over here, I've got the page settings. I know I can change the name here. You know, change the background to that. Split test here. Throw an excerpt in there. But where do I change the link? There's nowhere here to change the link. Maybe that's one little thing. Okay, you know, trash. Save to library, load from library, got it. You know, but if I go anywhere else, I'm back to the dashboard. There's nowhere that I can change the actual link unless I exit this builder and go back to the classic. I know right where it is. So you know, maybe we can add that in another version, because I do get people that want to like update their links so it's not so long or it's more simple, so they can share that link easier. And then you can just through redirect the old link so you don't lose any traffic that was going there before, or the search engines that have picked it up and still in the system. Well, let's go back to the classic editor and I can show you that. But man, I mean, other than that, use the visual editor. I'm blown away by its ability, and then just to be able to sit here and visually move these little, you know, spacing out, a huge space up here. This picture's actually in the background, and then I have the logo. I wanted the logo down low, not centered, so I made a lot of space up above, and then that lets you go. And then this is obviously disappeared, or hidden, I should say. So anyway, I'm gonna exit that. Discard and exit. I didn't make any changes. I'm discarding and exiting. You know, something else to consider is when you're working on these sites, you could install the classic editor and then you can bounce around any which way you want. Now, here I am back in the. Am I still rolling? Yeah, I'm still rolling. Here I am back in the classic editor, and I can change the link, the permalink. Wait a minute, why can't I change my permalink? Oh, because this is my home page. Let me go to a different page. Hang on. Sorry, I'm confusing the whole side here. I'm gonna jump back over to one of my other pages. Let's just go like 3 side, no, 4, 5, 9, about page. Hey, there we go, about page. Alright, so I'm opening up my about page in the classic Divi builder. And you have to have the classic editor installed, not Divi, but the classic editor from WordPress. You need that classic editor plugin installed in order to get the original Divi builder to work. But here's how I changed the permalink right here. It's like that to me is non-existent. And again, surprise, surprise, if you can tell me where it's at in the visual builder, I'm game. You know, there's no shame in my game. I don't. If I missed it, I missed it. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm not worried about it. Here we are. I can change that permalink. Not that you do that all that often. Not that it's recommended. But hey, I've come across it. I've had clients like, yeah, I wanna simplify it. It's like some people weren't thinking when they built these pages, and it would say about Mark Richmond, and then I'm sharing that link over the phone. And I'm like, yeah, go on over to Divi Dojo / about Mark Richmond. I mean, about - Mark - Richmond. How do you spell Richmond? It's too long. I just wanted about. Yeah, just go on over to dividojo.com / about. That's why. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I wanted to just share my vote for where the Divi visual builder is going, and for many of us that have been using that Divi classic editor, the original Divi builder, it's a good time to switch because you can use those blocks, and I highly recommend it. Highly recommend that. So that's it. Coming up next, I've got a series of travel vlogs that it's going to be a shift from building Divi sites, but this is going to be a challenge for me. I'm going on a 3-week trip to Malaysia and Singapore, and I'm hoping to come across some Divi peeps out there. I'm gonna get in touch with a few people. I won't say who yet because I don't know who's confirmed yet, but it's gonna be cool to meet some peeps out there from the Divi world. And for the first time in a long time, I'm just bringing my laptop to go do my work on, because I've got projects that, while I have Wi-Fi and I'm not in the middle of the Borneo rainforest, which that'll be like a week, it's gonna be something. I'm gonna video document this whole thing, but in between times, I'm gonna be working off my laptop with no extended monitor. I've been spoiled here on my desktop with the extra monitor and working, but so hopefully that all works out for the best. I know the trip's going to be phenomenal, and I'm going to have lots of video footage of that trip in our vlog section, in my vlog section of the channel. And if you want more videos like these, click that subscribe button. I've got a mix of Divi related elements, designer related elements. If you want to quit your day job and become a full-time web designer, I'm here to help you do that. And I mean, I did it years ago. I kind of did it twice, where I was working for myself, had a client who contracted me out for a while, then they hired me on full-time, did the corporate thing, went back to becoming a full-time artist and / full-time web designer, and here I am, still going strong with that, and highly recommend it. I've got lots of tips for you. I'm going to try and pump out the videos as much as possible. This one was just about the builder today, and then on top of that, I like to do vlog videos. They're fun to do, and I'll label them too, so don't get discouraged if you see me all of a sudden, what's he doing? He's posting his family fishing again. Well, don't worry about it. Just ignore that one, or have fun, watch it. I'm trying to get more cinematic with those things, and I'm editing them. It's opening the door. I encourage you to learn that stuff too. It's opening the door to becoming beyond just creating websites, but more and more companies want that vlog style video for their business, whether it's a pizza shop or a brewery or you name it. And it's easy to do. You do it with your phone. I'll show you how. I do it with I'm recording with my phone right now in a wide angle attach-on lens. So stay tuned for more. Click that click that subscribe button and hit the little bell so you're notified when you have another post. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.